Hello everyone, I'm Penrose776 and today we have new Heroes trailer, Mythic Heroes, believe it or not. I've heard a lot of speculation, could be what Anankos, could be Ashera, could be Athos, could be any other character beginning with A. I'd recognize that music anywhere, that's Radiant Dawn, that's Ashera.
Order, stability, history, resolution.
Oh.
I am Ashera.
Love the voice line there, reference back to Yoon's voice lines. Let's take a look at this kit, shall we? So Ashera is a colorless tome infantry. Her PRF weapon is Order's Sentence. Grants attack +3. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, so basically all the time, or if bonus is active on unit, grants attack, speed, defense, res +5 to unit during combat, and grants bonus to unit's attack during combat equal to total bonuses on ally with the highest total bonuses within 2 spaces. Example, if an ally within 2 spaces has attack, speed, defense, res +6, grants attack +24. Ho 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 ho! That, my friends, is a Blade Tome. It's a Blade Tome, but better. Now, Blade Tomes, you've got to understand, Blade Tomes are good. Blade Tomes used to be the metagame. Back in the day, you take Nino, Foot Nino, not Flying Nino, Foot Nino with the Blade Tome, the PRF Blade Tome, and you take Legendary Azura, and you dance Nino with Legendary Azura, get +7 to all stats, and just go around and whack things with 28 extra attack, and they're gone. Buddy, they're out of there. There's one thing that's always important to remember in Fire Emblem Heroes. It's that units with a lot of attack, you go around and you hit things with just a very large attack number. There are very few things that cannot be beaten like that. But Blade Tome started to lose relevance, not because the Blade Tome effect is bad. Having a big old stack of attack is always good, but because the thing they relied on, having bonuses, that started to fall off a little. You've got your lull skills, obviously. Your lull takes 2 whole stats of bonuses off, so you no longer have your 28 attack stick. You've only got a 14 attack stick. And then a lot of things can nullify bonuses completely. You know, there's a lot of PRFs that have that effect. There's also Panic that has that effect. So you don't have a 28 attack stick or a 14 attack stick. You've got 0 extra attack. Your Blade Tome means nothing. So that's where they lost out. They had that consistency loss. This, not a Blade Tome, but relies on your bonuses. Relies on the bonuses on ally with the highest total bonuses within 2 spaces. Guess what? Lull skills only remove your bonuses. Lull skills do not care about the bonuses on that guy standing over there, so you can use his bonuses, you can get your big old attack stat. And the other thing I'll say as well, Ashera is a mythic, an offense mythic. Normally I say that mythics shouldn't be fighting, because they're always going to be at a stat disadvantage due to mythic bonuses. Sure, they can have these crazy strong effects, but, you know, take your crazy strong effects up against another guy who also has crazy strong effects, but he has 15 more hit points and say 5 more defense, 5 more res, 5 more whatever else. If it's a fair fight, you lose. But one exception to this is if you're going on that single focus of just stacking big attack number. Their other stats don't really matter for that. It's just, can you chip through that HP? And if you're just stacking attack really high like Ashera here is, yeah, maybe you can. So I think, honestly, Ashera at the moment looking like one of the best fighting mythics in the game. Obviously, Brassier and Bramamond, both very strong mythics when they came out, would have started to fall behind a bit as stat inflation and just stronger units altogether push them out of the metagame. Ashera seems strong enough to compete in the metagame right now from just this. Just hit things very hard. Let's look at the rest of the kit. Glacies. Okay, so I'm guessing high res stat. Attack res ideal 4. Another thing in the ideal family wants full HP or bonuses for +7 attack and res. If you meet both conditions, goes up to +9. So Ashera here obviously bonus themed, I suppose. Lull, speed, res. Speed is interesting. Ashera probably going to be fast as well then. And PRF C skill. Orders restraint. At start of turn, grants attack res +6 and null panic to allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Allies, okay. At start of turn, if 3 or more allies are within 2 spaces of unit, grants attack res +6 and null panic to unit for 1 turn. So null panic, if unit is inflicted with panic, bonuses converted into penalties, neutralizes the converts bonuses into penalties effect, but panic is still on you. It's still a penalty status. You just have your bonuses as bonuses. This is interesting. I wouldn't say this is quite as strong as her PRF, but if you're running a team that relies on bonuses, this is good. And like relies on bonuses for more than just Ashera, because Ashera can use other people's bonuses, right? If you're running like an actual Blade Tome, or some other unit that has a bonus having condition, panic is one of the things that can just shut that down. Null panic unshuts it down. On the other hand, not necessarily a skill that I'd call useful everywhere. As a frequent Saltina user on AR offense, I've come to realize a lot as well that there are a lot of skills, like, for instance, your lulls, that nullify bonuses. They nullify bonuses, they do not nullify penalties, because penalties are supposed to be bad for you. If, however, you run a unity skill or something like that, turning your penalties back into bonuses again, penalties don't get nullified, so by putting a big bonus on yourself, getting panic, running Unity, you can effectively keep that bonus in a situation where you wouldn't be able to. So, null panic, maybe not something you'd want to run for every situation, but there's a lot of teams it does help a lot, you know? Look at your team and consider, is this the C skill that I want? You know, ask your Ashera if Orders Restraint is right for you. And it's attack res +6 as well. That's just nice. It's just nice to have a double tactic or whatever. Altogether, Ashera, yeah, I'd call her one of the strongest pure offensive mythics we've seen in the game. Let's keep going, shall we? Here's her attack animation, and
Perished.
oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One of the top animations I've ever seen. Who's on the banner with her? Answer the next question. Legendary Azura. Alright. Roy. Eliwood. Peony. Corin. Triandra. Freya. Ronan. Okay. Azel. Claude. Dedu. That's it. That's the banner. 8% as usual for your mythic and legendary banners. Okay, let's go back and grab that full list again. Going color by color here. Red, Roy, legendary Eliwood has his really strong bonus doubler effect, but you only really need one of him for that. So, not particularly exciting. Azel, nice fodder, decent unit overall, but red, not that exciting. Blue, you've got Legendary Azura, Peony, and Ronan. Ronan's, again, unit with good fodder. He's an interesting unit with his unusual stat spread, high res focus on Ronan. 2 very good dancers there. I'd maybe consider blue if you think you need those dancers, Legendary Azura, Peony. Going on to the more exciting colors, green, to do near save. Save skills, one of the things that are difficult to pick up at the moment, and one of the things that are absolutely the face of the metagame right now, to do. And with them are two mythics. Mythics, always good. These are offense mythics in Freya, and then Triandra are the defense mythics. Mythics make you score bigger numbers. You like bigger numbers, roll for mythic. I mean, obviously, if you want to, of course, but good things had there. And then colorless, Ashera, beautiful unit. Legendary Claude, really strong unit as well. And legendary Corin, another of just the strongest units that have been printed in that legendary mythic category. Colorless is definitely worth pulling. That being said, there's a new units banner coming out pretty much as this banner draws to a close. So personally, I'm going to hold, wait and see what's coming up there, and then maybe I'll pull. Anyway, that's been Share. I don't think there's anything else here. Thanks everyone for showing up, and I'll see you all in the next one.